second till he gets back. Jessica? No, I swear. I swear. I gotta think ahead. That's what I'm trying to do.
This guy Shaq's here. Now we can start.
All dressed up for us.
Tis the season.
All right, we're here at the last committee meeting of the year, Pennsauken Township. Roll call.
Committeewoman Robert. Here. Committeewoman Rafe.
Here.
Committeeman DeBattista.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Oliver.
Here.
Mayor Martinez.
Here. Pledge the flag and a moment of silence.
Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Announcement of compliance with the Senator Byron Bayer Open Public Meetings Act.
The notice was published in the Courier Post in the retrospective of February 13, 2023.
Consideration of possible action on any request for electronic participation in meeting.
The clerk's office, the clerk's office did not receive anything, but this meeting is being streamed live on the YouTube channel.
Approval of minutes.
Meeting of December 7th, 2023.
Motion to accept.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Public hearing.
This is for remarks, presentation, and public hearing, that takes place, which is an all-inclusive part.
Take it away, dude.
All right, let's do this. So welcome Mayor Martinez and committee members. Appreciate you giving me this opportunity to make this presentation this evening. We're really excited about this grant opportunity through Green Acres, also known as Jake's Place, Build Jake's Place, I should say. The family is from Pennsauken and they are here tonight, so thank you for coming to this hearing. We are holding this hearing as this is part of one of the components for us to apply for this grant. So the grant team is Amy Smallbach, who's on my left here, myself, Steve Squibb, and also Juan Vasquez. So we'll be the four who will be creating this grant application for submission, and we should have this out the door probably within the next 4 to 6 weeks. So with that being said, I'm going to just give a brief history on the Jake's Place, Build Jake's Place. So Amy was able to share this information with me. I'm just going to read it because I don't know as much as Amy does. So if I say something wrong, the family obviously can come up here and have an opportunity to correct me. Let's see. I would like to begin by sharing the relationship that Pennsauken has with the Cummings and the Nasto family. Jim and Lynn Cummings have been longtime residents who raised their children in our community. Their grandson Jake, was one of the greatest joys of their lives. Jake Cummings Nasto was an incredible little boy born with a rare cardiac condition. Throughout his brief life, he would endure multiple surgeries, illnesses, and hospitalizations. Despite the constant issues he withstood, Jake was a vibrant, sweet child who loved to play. In the aftermath of his passing in 2007, his family wanted to do something to honor baby Jake. One of the most amazing things about him was his awareness of his physical limitations. Jake absolutely loved to spend time at the playground and didn't seem to notice that he could traverse all the equipment. With this thought in mind, his family wanted to bring that same happiness to children of all ability levels, and thus the idea for Build Jake's Place was born. Pennsauken has always wanted to collaborate with Jake's family, especially knowing that Jake's parents, siblings, and grandparents live here right in our town, Pennsauken. We learned of an opportunity in 2023 through the Green Acres program that provides funding for all-inclusive playground under Jake's Law. We have been fortunate enough to receive support from Lynn and Jim Cummings to pursue this Green Acres application for 2024 to construct Welcome Home Jake's Place, and that's the name of the grant application. So it just seems fitting that we name this Welcome Home Jake's Place because it should be here in our town. And our plan is to construct this in front of our new municipal building library. So that's kind of where we are. The concept of this project is to build an all-inclusive playground. If I just said that, I'm sorry. There are multiple components of the project, and we encourage public feedback on any of the elements discussed. So before I get on to this concept here, this is a preliminary concept of one of the vendors who provided us a playground equipment ideas. So this will be modified hundreds of times over the next couple of weeks during the public engagement process. So again, just don't think this is the final outcome of what this opportunity is going to look like. Let me just jump on to page 2 here. The plan for this project will include entirely handicap accessible, and that includes children with autism, because we are also going to have sensory boards and other components as part of this project. We're also looking to make this into what is known as a blue park, which would it would be fenced in, and that only allows one access point and exit point. So it helps children who are also identified as runners. There will be a play booster, which will be the main part of this. There's going to be slides and all kind of other components, benches, canopies, which the summers are hot, so we're going to incorporate some canopies in this project. And we're also proposing to do a poured rubber safety surface. So instead of the mulch and the other material that you can use, the poured safety surface, it's expensive, but it's obviously what would be perfect fit for this project. So Camden County is home to the flagship Jake's Place location in Cherry Hill at Challenge Grove Park. I'm sure many of you have visited it. It's very beautiful. The township recognizes the need to have more opportunities for inclusive play and are confident we will have success with our pursuit. If you wish to comment at any time, please come forward. You'll just have to say your name, your address, and comment on this. It can be for or against it. And if you have any ideas, please share them now. Amy will be here to take minutes, and this is the opportunity. So please come forward if anyone has any questions.
Is there an online component for this as well? Anyone online, is there anything that we're getting from there? We don't have to worry about it.
No, during, no.
Going now, okay,
No, not during, but we do have a survey that has been sent out to the public. So in addition to this, we're gonna have a survey. We will have one additional meeting for public engagement. So it's a big part of this grant application.
Great, thank you.
Hi. I'm Jim, this is Lynn Cummings. We're Jake's grandparents, and we were the folks that, along with Jake's mom and dad, who unfortunately can't be here tonight, started this. And I wanted to introduce this fellow over there in the corner. That's Art Aston. He's Bill Jake's Place Executive Director. According to the census, well over 10% of the children in South Jersey are affected by a disability, and that does not include the kids with autism. So if you would add that, it might be in the 13 to 14% range right here in Pennsauken. And we've been looking forward for this opportunity for quite some time, and we're so happy to have it happen.
I would like to have it into the record to tell you that Pennsauken was the first to offer us land. Jake died in October of 2007, and in November of 2007, Bill Orth offered us 2 acres in the industrial complex
Right.
off of 130. And we were so excited then, we were so excited now. The difference being is that the county came in and not only offered us land, but they also offered us all the infrastructure and the parking and all of the rest of it. And that made it affordable, because at that time we were doing our own fundraising for it. But it is really coming home, and we're thrilled. We're just so excited. And I do want to say that we'll help in every way that we possibly can.
Because we've made all the mistakes already. All of them.
And though we're not actually fundraising anymore for playgrounds because of getting the law passed, we will commit to a Jake's Place sign, much like the one that's at Challenge Grove, and we certainly will pick up the costs for that.
Thank you so much.
I think I should tell you that according to the Camden County Commissioners, who have been our constant partners in this and our big supporters, as well as the governor, who's been fantastic, Jake's Place Cherry Hill is the #1 tourist attraction in Camden County. So this, you get a little bit of that rubbing off on you. So,
Are they prepared to be number 2?
if you'd like to
We're
have
gonna share with our friends in Cherry Hill, they'll be number
absolutely,
2.
we'd love to make that happen.
But
And
you're gonna make it a lot easier to see, that's for sure.
I can even,
And to find, actually.
we'll talk more about the design as we go along, but I mean, we can also make sure that we have trees all over that
And
playground.
we'll get that for you too. The New Jersey Tree Foundation works with us in the playgrounds that we build, and they will come in with 17 to 20 trees that they will both pay for and plant with their volunteers, and they'll be somewhere between 18 and 25 feet to start with, so they're not little seedlings.
And they're clean trees, so they don't make a mess.
The other thing I want to say is that there are so many elements of these playgrounds. And we just met with a wonderful group of children in Robbinsville who part of their project with their teacher is designing and creating innovative things to add to these playgrounds for children with disabilities. And they came up with this incredible idea that instead of fencing, that they would have interactive panels, especially made for children with autism. I mean, these kids were just, so 2 things I want to say is let's involve the community. The community was all of Pennsauken. We spoke in every school. And at the time, the teachers got on board. And if it wasn't for Pennsauken schools and their students, we would
Particularly
not,
the high school.
we would not have had this $60,000 that we made at the run, which was the last push of money that we needed to put the shovels in the ground. So I would really recommend that you do that, just because it's not just having a playground, it's the awareness that it builds for people to understand why the playgrounds are needed. And it's not just about children with disabilities. What is created in these playgrounds is what we started in the early 90s to do in Pennsauken, which was to bring all people together, all people, regardless of what they look like, regardless of their skin, their faith, their ability, or their disability. And the playground is almost the pinnacle of that, because the stories we could tell you that happen on these playgrounds are amazing. So using that as an educational piece, involving the community, and finally, I would really recommend that we do a community build. When the community builds the playground, they have ownership for it.
We want to help you in any way we can. We're available for any schools or any other situations where you'd like us to speak. We have a complete dog and pony show we can drag out if you need, and we got a million wonderful stories about what happens on a playground. So thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
You know, if I may, I couldn't tell you how touching your story is, as a guy who's taken both of my kids to the Jake's Place in Cherry Hill multiple times without really knowing the story. And first off, our condolences to your grandson and your family for all that what you guys have been through. But to understand what this park means and hear you talk about how to bring people together, and that is what we are about here at the core of who we are. So I know we couldn't be more excited to have you guys have this here inside of our community, and I couldn't be, happier to meet you guys. So thank you so much for being here and doing what you guys are doing.
Yeah, thank you.
It's our pleasure, believe me.
It's been very life-giving.
Really has been
I can
wonderful.
only imagine.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do to bring back the child's life, right? But we get to see thousands of children every year laughing and having a wonderful time. The only time kids cry at Jake's Place is when they're told they have to go home.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
So yes, community involvement and engagement is our priority in this. It's important and we realize that, and we'll do our best. Now, we are on the time constraints here. We have about 6 weeks. So we're gonna do our best to get as many people involved, and then we have to produce a final product. So absolutely. And yeah, I mean, we're so excited about having this legacy in our community, and this will be wonderful. So if anyone else would like to come up, Arthur, would you like to share any thoughts on this, or?
My name is Arthur Aston. I am, what's my address? I just moved. My address is 1101 Roberts Way in Voorhees. So I never lived in Pennsauken, but I grew up in Pennsauken. My whole life, my family is from here. My mom and her siblings all graduated from high school here. And I've been executive director of Jake's Place for the last 10 years already. I was born with spina bifida, so I use a wheelchair. I wear leg braces and crutches to walk. And as Lynn said, this working with Jake's Place has been life-giving for me, because when I grew up coming here, spending my summers here in Pennsauken, I went to the playgrounds. They had the mulch and the gravel. It was hard to walk through. So to now be 42 years old and a part of an organization that is changing the way that children play is very life-giving for me. And as Lynn said, it's not just about the children, it's about the adults with disabilities who can now take their children to these playgrounds and play with them and not just sit on the side, the grandparents who are raising the grandchildren. The military members who come back wounded from their service, they can enjoy the play with their children. So I'm really excited about this and looking forward to all that is to come with this project. So thanks.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you. I just want to say, I know this young man, I've known him since he was born, as a matter of fact, and I've watched him champion this. I don't know how long he's really been with Jake's Place, but long enough. I've watched him champion a lot of things. He's an amazing young man, and I could not be more thrilled that we have Jake's Place come to Pennsauken under your direction.
Yeah, we all look forward to working with you guys and the Cummings family. So thank you for coming tonight. Anyone else, any comments? If you'd like to have any input, we'll give you the opportunity now. If not, I'll just let everyone know that any of these photos and the online survey are available on the township website. So visit the website. We encourage that. Complete the survey. If you're not available to attend this meeting, send it in as soon as possible. And we'd like to take a look at it and try to implement all your ideas into this project. So I will close the public hearing. If there's no other questions. And thank you guys for the time and opportunity. And happy holidays, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Resolutions, the following will be considered by consent agenda.
Yeah,
It's up to you guys.
Whatever you want.
You can stay for the rest of the fun or get out now while you can. It's up to you.
I just want to say thank you so much. As a mom with a child with autism, this is going to be amazing, and not only for the kids, but for the parents and to build a community, to be heard and to have kids that they can actually play in the park. So thank you so much for the support. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, and I want to piggyback on what Committeewoman Rafa
Thank
said.
you.
My
We're so
daughter
happy.
also was diagnosed with ASD at a very young age. And we take her to Cherry Hill all the time, her and Logan, and they love it so much, so
Yes.
couldn't be any more thankful for us.
You
Thank
know,
you.
when we built the first playground, the teacher that was most instrumental in the high school had a daughter by the name of Tori.
That's Jackson.
And his students didn't know that Tori had a disability. But because of building this, or getting ready to build this playground, he spoke to his students about what had happened with Tori. And the students really encouraged him, because nobody in the school knew. But because of his story, that's how the entire, all the schools got involved.
Absolutely.
And Tori's group was 300 people who walked for Tori. And Tori was the one who cut the ribbons, but she didn't know how to cut. So we were teaching her how to cut just before the time happened. So that's what I mean about being life-giving. It just, it
Absolutely.
touches all of us.
It really does, and it brings people together, and awareness, number one. So thank you so much for that.
We're thrilled to death.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
As soon as you guys are leaving,
Have a great night.
Thank you.
That's fine. Look at this, I'm taking arts, I'm taking.
Yeah,
I just want to say thank you as well. Being mayor, but not only, I oversee Parks and Rec, and we will exhaust all our resources to help you guys.
Yeah, and we're gonna help you too, because the manufacturing company, we are not connected to the manufacturing company that we have used, but we have been with them for so many years that we're gonna ask them to come in with a proposal that at least matches, because the thing about them is they do community builds for free. And when they do a community build, they bring in their team, 4, 5, 10 people. Doesn't cost anything more. They teach all the volunteers how to do the building. So if you're gonna do a community build, you wanna have a company that is used to doing that. So.
Absolutely.
So exciting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Merry
Great
Christmas.
holiday, everybody.
You too, guys.
Happy
Thank you for coming.
holidays to you too.
Resolutions, the following will be considered by consent agenda.
2023-364, resolution of the Township of Pennsauken in the County of Camden, New Jersey, rejecting all the second round bids and authorizing the township to negotiate the bid with responsible bidders for the Pennsauken Country Club Dining Edition and deck replacement project. 2023-365, resolution fixing the meeting dates scheduled for the 2024 Township Committee. 2026-366, insertion of special items of revenue in the budget chapter 159 PL 1948, fiscal year 2023, stormwater assistance grant, $15,000. 2023-367, insertion of special items of revenue in the budget chapter 159 PL 1948, fiscal year 2023, emergency management performance grant, $10,000. 2023-368, resolution grant of person-to-person and place-to-place transfer for plenary retail consumption license number 0427-33001-008 from Bison Vietnamese Restaurant to Vina House. 2023-369, amendment to the contract for underground storage tank removal and above-ground storage tank installation, Pennsauken Township. 2023-370, resolution to cancel outstanding checks. 2023-371, resolution authorizing a window contract to A&J Landscaping for asphalt dumpster. 2023-372, resolution authorizing a window contract A&J Landscaping for dumpster pool. 2023-373, resolution authorizing a window contract to A&J Landscaping for street sweeping dumpster. 2023-374, resolution authorizing a window contract to A&J Landscaping for wood dumpster.
Thank you, ma'am. Motion to adopt.
So moved.
Second.
Committeewoman Roberts?
Yes.
Committeewoman Rafe?
Yes.
Committeeman Batista?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Oliver?
Yes.
Mayor Martinez?
Yes. Resolution, the following will be considered individually.
2023-375, resolution amending police uniforms award to NES Logan.
Motion to adopt.
So moved.
Second.
Committeewoman Roberts?
Yes.
Committeewoman Rafe?
Yes.
Committeeman Batista?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Oliver?
Yes.
Mayor Martinez?
Yes. Moves us on to public comment. Public comment? Nothing low guys over there? No? Motion to close the floor.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Let's move on to committee comments. First and foremost, I know they got out of here, but I want to thank the entire organization that deals with Jake's Place and the families. Like I said before, overseeing Parks and Rec, this is a big deal. We take pride in our parks. Every year we go over them, we try to make additional improvements to our parks, and we do the best we can. But this park here is going to set the bar, and we're going to make sure it sets the bar. Not only, you know, the family is from Pennsauken, so we want to make sure that it's represented in the correct light. So we will be on working on that. Also want to thank the participants for our home holiday decorations. That contest was that Judge?
Yep.
Judge, right? All right, yeah. So there is a list on our weekly newsletter. Like I always say, I always promote it. If you want to know what's happening in town, go to the weekly newsletter, and you will see a list of homes on there. So if you want to take your families around, drive around with the list of these homes and take a look. There's also a few homes that are not on here that have made the news. Right? Nope, it's on there. It's on there. Spin by there. That's going to take you a few minutes to take that all in. I'm going to leave some extra stuff here for committee members. I don't want to hog up everything, leave nobody with anything. So, Deputy Mayor.
Thank you, Mayor. I want to thank the public for coming out tonight and thank everyone on YouTube for watching. And I want to piggyback on what the mayor said. Like I said, my kids love Jake's Place, and I want to thank them for bringing it into Pennsauken. And to piggyback on that, last Tuesday we had a ribbon cutting for our Cove Road Trail, and that leads from it's actually the Chestnut Trail, right? But it leads from Cove Road to Bethel. It's the extension, and that was just another promise that the township gave to beautify our open area. So with that in Jake's Place, we have a lot of good things coming. So I'm very excited for that. And 2 Fridays ago, the police department revealed their memorial for our fallen police officers. It's a beautiful memorial. So if you go to the police station, I urge the residents to reflect there and take in the beauty of it. And that's all I have for tonight. So thank you. Have a happy holiday season and a good New Year.
All right, thank you. Committeeman Marco D. Batista.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd just like to say as our last meeting of this year, what an honor it's been serving with this committee for another year. And also serving this incredible community for another year. Working with all the staff here in the building and everybody in all these departments. Being a guy who's born and raised in this town, I can't express enough how special it is to have this opportunity to work for this township and for our residents. And I want to say, especially you, Mayor Martinez, as you serve as our mayor this year for your first time, you did a phenomenal job. You're a great leader, and it was awesome to watch you grow through this year, and I applaud all that you did, not only for us on committee, but for this township. So thank you so much, and I wish everybody else a happy holiday. Listen, let's be safe, and let's try to have a good time and hold on for some good weather. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate those kind words. Committeewoman Jessica Raffe.
Thank you, Mayor. I also want to thank Jake's family for being here today and everybody involved in this new park that we'll be building. I'm excited. Again, this hits home for me, and I'm truly excited that I don't have to go elsewhere. I can go to my township and take my daughter to play in a playground that she's gonna love. I know that, and I know other kids will too. So can't wait for that to happen. Also for Public Works, leaf pile collection will end on Friday, December 29th. All leaves, right after that will need to be bagged or canned for collection during Wednesday's weekly yard debris collection. And since this year was the first time we used the scheduled leaf collection, we want to thank our residents for following the schedule, and we look forward to continuing this program next year. And again, a reminder that there are 2 trash holidays coming up for both Christmas and New Year's Day. So they're both will be pushed, collection dates back to the following day. So make sure that you know that. Also, our senior event is this Thursday, December 28th, and it's complete sold out. I think we're expecting about 150 seniors. So if you did miss this event this year because it was sold out, just make sure that you stay tuned for next year. We will have a couple senior events coming up, so stay tuned. And also I wanna, just like Marco said, I wanna thank the mayor and the deputy mayor. I think you guys did an amazing job this year. So thank you for doing such an amazing job. And it was, as always, an honor being by your side and working with you guys.
Thank you.
And that's it. Have a nice holiday, everybody, and stay safe.
Thank you, thank you. Committeewoman Nicole Roberts.
And I want to also wish everybody a very safe and healthy holiday season. I'm thrilled to pieces about the Jake's Place. Oh my goodness, very exciting for Pennsauken. And I do, of course, want to say how proud I am of these 2 young men that just served our township in an incredible way this past year. I know I missed half. I know I missed being up here for half of it, but our mayor, our first Latino male mayor, just an incredible job as mayor. Deputy mayor, equally as incredible. So I'm so honored to be able to get back on this team and serve with all of you, mayor, deputy mayor, and all the committee. And that's about all I have. I do want, again, to say have a safe and healthy holiday season.
Thank you. I'm just gonna play cleanup here maybe a little bit. First, I also want to thank the first responders.
Yes.
You guys always take care of this town when it comes to the holidays, from your escorting Santa through the town, from bowling with Santa, police drive, making sandwiches for the employees, and also, I mean, one of my favorites, and I noticed the kids love it, is when Gritch runs around in the 4-wheeler.
Yes.
So you guys do a phenomenal job. I just want to applaud you guys and taking care of us every holidays with those spirits.
Thank you for your service, for real. Thank you so much.
Also, the Angel Tree Program collection. If you look on this newsletter weekly, you can see the amount of toys collected and the individuals, the organizations that donated toys. I mean, it took care of over 80 families. So this is a big deal. Please take a look, see the local businesses that donated. Also to PMAC, who also donates funds as well. I want to thank them. It's truly appreciated. And lastly, I just want to say happy holidays, everyone. Enjoy them. Be safe. Tim, do you have any?
Just a couple of things. The township building will be closed tomorrow, starting at 1 o'clock until Wednesday, December 27th, for the holiday season. We'll be back open on Wednesday at 8:30. And the next township committee meeting will be reorganization at the Pennsauken Country Club on Friday, January 5th at 6:30.
Next year.
Next year.
Thank you. That's it. Yep, we're going to close, so we're going to read that.
Okay, so we'll be going into closed session now.
2023-376 resolution authorizing a closed session of the Township of Pennsauken, Township Committee of the Township of Pennsauken to discuss matters of contracts.
Motion to adopt.
So moved.
Second,
Committeewoman Roberts,
Yes.
Committeewoman Rappe,
Yes.
Committeeman DeBattista,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Oliver,
yes.
Mayor Martinez.
Yes.
We will not be coming back out. We will not be making any decisions.
Correct. That's it.